Namaskar. Kathak is a synthesis of both the Mughal and the Hindu styles. That's why we have a good combination of the two kinds of instruments that were peculiarities of those eras. Let's divide the two segments of the musical team itself. One side, let's have the percussionists, and one side, let's have the melody. The percussion side, the most important instrument is the tabla. It's a two-piece instrument which you play like that. If newcomers are here watching this channel, why don't you Google and find out what a tabla looks like and maybe hear the sounds as well. That will help you to identify the most important percussion instrument used in the dance form, the tabla. Soft, sweet sounds, can be aggressive as well, but normally softer sounds. Then we have the Pakhawaj, which is a big drum. Now, with the Pakhawaj, one side is left as is. The other side, you have the atta or the flour put on it so that it echoes. And the masculine sound that comes from the Pakhawaj is used for our parans. This is normally the percussion side of the dance form. The musical team consists of tabla and Pakhawaj. We can always have other instruments which could give the rhythm like the naal or the duff, but normally it is the tabla and Pakhawaj. The musical or the lyrical aspect of the music behind the dance is coming from the sitar, which is a string instrument, the flute, which is a wind instrument, and more so the sarangi. Now, sarangi is an instrument that is played like that. It's made out of 100 wires. That's why it's called sarangi, meaning tar. 100 wires put together, 100 strings put together. It is believed that the sound that comes out of the sarangi is the closest to a human voice. Sitar, of course, is played like that. Maybe you can share some pictures and see how it sounds and hear some recordings of the sitar. Flute, is a wind instrument. Different types of flutes, but normally in Kathak we have flutes that are made out of bamboo, not the metallic one. Normally we don't use them. So here we are, the two aspects. What brings them together is the vocalist. The vocalist is the one who's kind of in charge of how to manage the rhythm and the melody. Many vocalists also assist with a harmonium. Now, harmonium it originated in Europe, but it suits us a lot in Kathak. So many of the musicians, many of the vocalists use harmonium to give them that support and the bass. Often we have the Tanpura, which gives the basic note, which is a string instrument again, just to give a platform for the music to build up. So here we are, the percussionist and the melody coming together. The person who leads this entire team of musicians is the dancer. Now this is where Kathak is slightly different to various other classical dance forms. The Kathak dancer is responsible to lead this team. He or she is at that point the composer, the conductor, the person who's actually going to be responsible for what the musicians are going to play. Therefore, rehearsals with a team that suits you and your need and your choreography and your item and your production, that synthesis is very important. A team together makes music that we all enjoy and dance is elevated.